do this!
Reputation is everything. If a Yakuza shows weakness, he's done.
Time to call a friend! Order up!
What the?
Happy birthday! Incoming fire!
Attention all squads. The Russian troops are falling back. Do whatever you can to secure the sectors. We push them back, but not far enough. Do not let them regroup. Hostile close! Hostile down! Under fire! Stop! Watch out! We need to get away from the storm! Elevator, right here!
So, how was your day?
Oh, you know.
I have something to share.
When is this, my birthday?
We're having a baby.
Police, you're under arrest for your father's murder 8 years ago.
What's going on?
Shut up! You know what this is.
You've been lying to me all this time?
I should never have told you.
I'm out of patience.
What? I know I say this a lot, but I love you.
I say this a lot too, but back at you.
Approaching the mother lode.
I can't believe I'm really here! Psychonauts headquarters! Look at all these gadgets.
The mind is the final frontier of humanity.
I'm ready for anything.
Time for justice!
fate of the free-thinking world is in your hands.
I'm afraid that means the dead letter office for you.
The mission is falling apart.
A psychonaut must always remember how to roll with it.
What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing?
This is a mission about the fate of the world. Can you do that?
Yes, if I can find some bacon.
I'm going to ignore that last part.
This is usually the moment when I say hello and welcome to the Bethesda E3 Showcase. We love that we can share the stage with Xbox this year, and whether you've known Bethesda for 35 years or are just getting to know us, we couldn't be happier to bring you the latest on your favorite games. We started this showcase with my good friend Todd Howard, who gave you a first look at Starfield. Along with Bethesda Game Studios, all of our teams are continuing to work on the projects that have been in development since well before we joined the Xbox family. So rest assured, the games you've been expecting and hoping for are still in the works. And today, we're bringing 10 more titles to Game Pass for a total of 30 Bethesda games. That includes several id Software games, like the award-winning Doom Eternal. If you're looking for another reason to play it, Doom Eternal will be optimized for Xbox Series X and S on June 29th. Powered by id Tech, this next-gen upgrade will be free for everyone who owns Doom Eternal. And on Series X, it will offer improved visuals at 60 FPS with ray tracing, a 4K mode, and an optional performance mode up to 120 FPS. Or maybe you're in the mood for an RPG, like Skyrim, which marks its 10th anniversary this November. We can't celebrate it without you, so share your favorite Skyrim memories, stories, artwork, and more on Skyrim10.com. Or explore an ever-changing, post-apocalyptic wasteland in Fallout 76. Everything you love about Fallout games: custom camp building, rich storylines, warring factions, unique characters, places to discover, you'll find it all here. In fact, Fallout 76 is now one of the most popular games on Game Pass, thanks to an incredibly welcoming and collaborative community. Here's a look at what's coming next in Fallout 76.
Brotherhood of Steel are the guardians of human civilization. Fort Atlas is safe. It came at a great cost.
The Brotherhood must stand united. The super mutant threat takes priority. This proves more than anything the need for our justice.
You are splitting our forces, Shin. The most important thing is finding everyone that has gone missing and returning them home.
So it comes to this. I thought you understood what that insignia meant. You are no paladin of the Brotherhood.
I set this plan in motion, and I am the only one who can stop it.
The Brotherhood of Steel must protect the future of Appalachia and of the world. Your righteous crusade has gone too far.
While it may seem that we are fractured, I believe that we are now stronger than ever. This is a choice that can never be undone.
What the hell was that? Expedition Squad Delta, report, over. Squad Delta, what's going on out there? Come on, this isn't funny. I know you can hear me. Command, Miller, Travis, some
The Wasteland isn't the only open-world playground with an amazing community. The Elder Scrolls Online from ZeniMax Online Studios has now surpassed 18 million players and shows no signs of slowing down. Right now, our players are enjoying the new Blackwood chapter, part of the Gates of Oblivion year-long adventure. We've got a lot more to come in ESO, including the conclusion to this epic story later this fall with ESO Deadlands. And with the release of ESO Console Enhanced this Tuesday, the game will deliver a true native experience optimized for the Series X and S.
It's a new world with new rules. Now, nothing is off the table. Winning this battle will take a new breed of fighter. Wait.
Stupid boy. I told you nobody gets out of here.
Try and stop me.
This holiday marks the 20th anniversary of Xbox and the 20th anniversary of Halo. To our millions of passionate fans, thank you.
We wouldn't be here without all of you.
Our goal has always been to bring players together. And for the first time, we're thrilled to offer our entire multiplayer experience to all players across Xbox and PC with no barriers. Halo Infinite Multiplayer will be free to play and invite more of you than ever before to become a Spartan hero. I'm excited to be here with Joseph Staten, the creative director of Halo Infinite. From helping craft the original Halo Combat Evolved to leading the fan favorite Halo 3 ODST, Joseph is a Halo visionary. It is so great to have him back with Halo.
Thank you, Bonnie. And hey, everybody. For us, and I hope many of you, Halo has always been about heroism and wonder, about fighting to keep humanity safe against impossible odds in a beautiful and mysterious sci-fi world. This is just one part of the Zeta Halo ring, the largest, most wide-open environment we've ever built, and we can't wait for you to explore it. The heart of Halo is Spartan 117, the Master Chief. In the next chapter of the Chief's story, you'll face his greatest challenge yet. But you're not alone in the fight.
Oh, the main batteries are shut down. We're stuck out here. You have one bullet against an entire army. What can you do on your own?
I told you. It's enough.
So I see.
I need you to understand. There's not much time. If you knew how you were going to die, you knew how you were going to die. How would you live your life differently? How would you live your life differently?
What happened? Where is Cortana?
The rogue AI known as Cortana is gone. She's been deleted.
How? By you?
Of course not. Did you hit your head or something? Don't you remember? My instructions were to enter this installation, imitate Cortana, and lock her down for retrieval. Yours were to take her back to the Infinity for deletion. So if it wasn't you... Okay, then. There's something else. On successful deployment, my deletion routine was supposed to complete. Still here.
Good.
Good.
Something stopped your deletion. We need to find out why.
But this wasn't the mission.
The missions changed. They always do.
Are you sure?
Of course, you can't have a Halo game without multiplayer. And on Xbox Series X, you'll be able to enjoy Infinite's multiplayer action at up to 120 frames per second. Finally, I'm very happy to announce that Halo Infinite's first free-to-play multiplayer season and Infinite's story-driven campaign will launch together this holiday.
A new day is upon us. A new generation built to fight. Together, we are unstoppable. Are you ready?
No scope. Big shot. Killing spree. Double kill.
Hello, let's do some damage. Skewer acquired.
Grapple jack.
Claim the enemy flag. Return it to base. Ordnance drop inbound. The flag is ours. Please call at your earliest convenience.
Now, show me what you can do.
Evil has survived. A dark figure wanders in the east. He must be stopped. At all costs. This may be our darkest hour, but it will be your greatest moment.
From all of us. But he's my brother, and I
rigs every hour, señor presidente.
Hola, fascista.
I recognize that voice. Let me ask you a question. When I am dead and Yara is burning, what exactly is your plan? Hold hands, sing songs around the fire?
Sure, I know just the song.
Time you learn about resolver, Danny. To take down Castillo, a guerrilla needs the right tool for the right job.
Keep talking.
It's a stealth operation. I got you covered. Taking out a high-value target? I have just what you need. You wanna blow shit up? Juan Cortez at your service. Everyone in Yara saw that shit. What? Wait a second. Who brought the rooster? Hey, whatever you need to get the job done, Danny.
Next time I see you, I want to play with that crazy backpack, deal?
Resolver, Juan.
So do I.
Boom punch.
Welcome back to Shred-ageddon. Here's a new trick. Let's go.
good. This is really good. Holy sluthering whipwalk!
Позабудь об этом дне, он не нужен никому. Не читай нотации мне, мама, это ни к чему. Снова друзьями твоим убегаю, что меня тянет сюда, я не знаю. Без музыки мне оставаться надолго нельзя. Музыка нас связала, тайною наших стала. Всем уговорам скажу я в ответ, нас не разлучат, нет.
In the first year of Grounded, millions of players kept busy with crafting, fighting, the pond, ziplining, flying things. Now, to celebrate, we present the Shroom and Doom update. It gives the people what they've been asking for. Like sitting. No, seriously, a lot of people want to sit. Pets for when you get sick of your human companions. And of course, mushrooms. But not those kinds. We've also got something that literally no one was asking for. The Brood Mother. She's so terrifying. You should probably turn on arachnophobia mode. Oh, even her blob scares the shit out of us. Go big. Or never go home. Oh, and it looks like we added achievements too. Nice.
You have shown an aptitude for applying lethal solutions to conflicted situations. We wish to test your abilities.
History is all around us. Those who made it have never been forgotten. Their daring choices echo across time, turning land into kingdoms and mortals into legends. If history was in your hands, what would you build? How would you fight? Where would you go? What will you be remembered for?
We begin by hearing an old, wise-sounding voice. And we see a quiet, peaceful setting. This will make our game seem big and important. Now, something must break the serenity. Will this creature be in the game? No. Say goodbye to it forever. Suddenly, and for no reason, people running. These pointless slow-motion shots make everything seem cool and should bolster pre-sale numbers. That wah sound can mean only one thing. We must gaze over an epic shot of a world, and there should be lens flares. Now we see our hero, but only their silhouette, because the developers haven't finished the design, or finished the story, or finished any gameplay that's actually ready to show. In fact, the only thing they have finished is the title.
everybody talk right now. Tell me what you want right now. You could get it. Yeah, well you can get it. Yeah, yeah, you can get it. Tell me what you want and I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm not giving up, come on, we got nothing left to lose. I've been it from the start, you know I'm not going anywhere. I don't give up, tell me what you want, you can get it. Yeah, well you can get it. Yeah, yeah, you can get it. You can get it. You can get it.
Hello, I'm Mike Brown, Creative Director at Playground Games, and I can't wait to show you what we've been working on. Horizon is known for fun, freedom, and beauty. This year, the Horizon Festival arrives in beautiful, diverse Mexico. This is the largest and most diverse open world ever in a Forza Horizon game. And there is no better car to explore it than the stunning AMG Project One Forza Edition. Rendered in unparalleled detail and with ray tracing in Forza Vista, thanks to the power of the Xbox Series consoles. I've invited along some of the team to help give you a taste of some of the amazing content that's waiting for you in Forza Horizon 5. Please welcome Bill, Maddie, Sierra, and Don from the Forza team.
Hey, Mike.
Hey guys, what's up?
Hey, everyone.
Hey, what's up, Mike?
And we also have Abraham with us as well. He's one of the talented actors who will be appearing in the game.
Bienvenidos a Mexico. I can't wait to show you what we've been working on.
We begin in the rainforest on an expedition. This is a new campaign mode in which you set out on an adventurous journey across Mexico to explore new locations and discover places for the festival to expand.
I'm on the river now. We're getting close.
There you are. How's the expedition going?
I'm racing a car through the Mexican jungle, Rami. Doesn't get much better than this. I can see some ruins up ahead.
Bienvenida Alpsmal. Look out for the flamingos! This city is still a jewel of Mayan architecture.
That's a peek at our adventurous campaign. But Forza Horizon has always been a game that's best enjoyed with others. Let's go and see what some of our other players are up to. The Xbox Series consoles allow us to capture every last detail, right down to the individual needles on these cholla cactus. The scene looks real, but there are no tricks. This is in-game. Maddie is behind the wheel of the AMG Project One Forza Edition in Mexico's lush, living desert. The perfect place to meet up with friends and head out for a drive. Thanks to the next generation of our Horizon Live servers, everyone else we see here are real players. And it looks like Maddie has been joined by some other members of the Forza team. Let's leave Maddie for a moment and head out to the coast and meet Don. Don is already on the move, exploring this idyllic seaside town. This is a recreation of Mexico that is honest, authentic, and filled with love. Speaking of, hold up, Don.
Oh, hey, what's up?
This is a mural by Mexican artist Farid Rueda. Just one of the many beautiful, faithful pieces of Mexico you'll find all over Forza Horizon 5. While Don drives down to the beach, we'll jump over to the Gran Caldera volcano. Check out this geology detail, implemented with precision accuracy using photogrammetry data captured on location atop an active Mexican volcano. The entire world has been recreated at this level of detail. And here's Sierra in her favorite off-road buggy. The volcano Sierra and friends are exploring is the highest point ever in a Horizon game. And thanks to the power of the Xbox Series consoles, from up here we can see for miles in every direction. In the distance, we can just about make out Guanajuato. Let's take a closer look. Guanajuato is one of the most beautiful cities anywhere in the world. It's a colorful, undulating city full of vibrant architecture. It even has a sprawling network of tunnels. And these twisting, turning, overlapping streets mean that as well as looking good, it plays great too. As we see here, as Don is challenged in Horizon's open world battle royale, The Eliminator. While Don tries to win that race, the rest of our players are still out exploring this diverse open world. Let's head north to the canyon. The Horizon series is known for its uplifting beauty, and using our unique HDR camera rig, we captured 24-hour shoots of real Mexican skies at 12K resolution. And thanks to the Xbox Series consoles, these photorealistic skies result in lifelike lighting that dynamically changes every frame, making you feel like you're really there. Here's Maddie again. She's joined by Abraham and some other members of the team. Our players are using Forza Link, the new AI assistant that intelligently tracks the status of you and the people you meet online, and then helps you link up and play together. We'll now head deep into the rainforest and rejoin Bill and the rest of our players. Here we see our new volumetric lighting system, filling the scene with God rays as the sunlight dapples through the dense rainforest. A Horizon arcade minigame is about to start. Forza Link knows that Bill loves minigames, so it intelligently prompts Sierra to invite Bill. Bill accepts, and they're seamlessly linked together with their GPS route set. With that Horizon arcade minigame starting soon, all of our players are coming together. This minigame is called Piñata Pop, signaled by the Horizon cargo plane dropping a payload of piñatas.
Ooh, over this way.
Gotta catch up to you guys.
Our players now have to work together to find and pop as many as they can.
Okay, go up here to the left.
There's loads along the main road. Here I go.
I'll take a look through the bushes here.
There's some between the houses. Oh, there's a couple more over here.
Sweet.
While the team grab those last few piñatas, we're going over to the stadium because I have one more thing to show you. This is Event Lab, the incredible new toolset that allows you to create your own races, game modes, and gameplay experiences. You customize everything, right down to the fundamental rules of the game. Forza Horizon 5 is the largest, most fun, and most beautiful open world we've ever built. And it will truly be an astounding showcase for the Xbox Series consoles when it comes to Xbox Game Pass this November 9th. Thank you so much. I'll see you all in Mexico later this year.
Team Xbox is on a mission to bring the joy and community of gaming to everyone on the planet. That's why you, the gamer, are at the center of everything we do. Today, we showed you 30 games. 27 of them will be available on Xbox Game Pass. Now, through the end of the year, you can look forward to back-to-back monthly releases landing day one on Game Pass, led by 5 new titles from Xbox Game Studios, as well as highly anticipated games like Back 4 Blood, 12 Minutes, and The Ascent. And as we look ahead to next year, I'm inspired by the creativity of Bethesda and Xbox Game Studios. We showed you the highly anticipated RPG Starfield, coming exclusively to Xbox. But we also have some of the industry's best RPG storytellers working on Avowed, Fable, The Elder Scrolls Online, Fallout 76, The Outer Worlds 2, and Elder Scrolls 6. We unveiled the stunning multiplayer mode for the world's most beloved shooter in Halo Infinite, adding to the roster of iconic Xbox shooters alongside Wolfenstein, Gears of War, Perfect Dark, and Doom. We premiered the most epic open-world racing game, Forza Horizon 5, bringing you a vibrant and authentic depiction of Mexico in a game built from the ground up for next gen, while the team at Turn 10 is hard at work on the next Forza Motorsport. Our growing family of 23 studios is devoted to advancing the medium we all love. Xbox has been here for 20 years, and that's because of you. Our team strives to make Xbox a place where you'll find the greatest games, the most dedicated developers, and the most passionate community. Together, we all make Xbox the best place to play. Before I go, there's one more thing. take a look at this brand new original game from the Arcane team at Bethesda, the studio that created Prey and Dishonored. Arcane created something new for them, an open world immersive shooter that you can play alone or with your friends. And like Starfield, this game will be an Xbox exclusive.
Pobre bribón. I'm gonna have to take you apart again. Hey, Dev, anything interesting?
Aliens exist too. Mandible, 25 centimeters. Dramatically elongated.
Go on, make yourself useful.
So, that was fun, right?
That's your cue, mate.
Sleep tight.
You know what this reminds me of? My time in the Himalayas.
Ready's later, Dad.
You think they can't kill you anytime they want?
Hey, asshole!
How do we always get into this shit?
In the field in Redfall, Massachusetts. Behind me, we are witnessing clear signs of cult activity as the locals engage.
Hey!
Really hope the video was worth it.
Everybody, fall back! People need to know what happened here. Layla, with me. Get me on the roof now.
Thank you, Layla. You're the best. Oh, Jacob, don't even mention it.
Come in! Now or never!
Where's the other one? Where'd it go?
Give me a taste, bloodbag.
Bloody hell!
Taste this, cabrona!
I've been watching you.
Ah! Jacob, there's something!
Thump goes the rabbit's heart.
Oh, shit. Dev's gonna love this one. You better have a plan, Jacob!
Yep. Don't miss.
Don't touch me!
Look! A new one!
Primo, ven, go, go!
Kill me. End me. You can't break the blood trance. It's only just begun.
Yeah, I think there's vampire in this.
Really? What does it taste like? Be specific.
Like blood and death and strawberry.
Sun's coming up. Let's keep moving.
Let's keep moving.
Sure thing, Edgar Allan Bro.
That's a good one.
Do you think things will ever go back to normal?
Would you want to go back to normal?
Not if I still have to pay my student loans.
If there is wonder, that place in our dreams, we can disappear into a world beyond.
Bring me that horizon.
If we can imagine and know what to do, we can fall into the
Okay, down on one knee, sir.
Okay, yes.
Down on one knee.
Yes.
Spartan.
Yes.
Stand.
Oh, wow.
Woo!
I just got knighted. Okay.
Yes.
I'm all about that.
I was like, if we're gonna talk about Halo, we gotta like bring it, okay?
I'm down. That was amazing.
Plasma sword of
Yeah. Top to bottom, 10 out of 10. Put it in my veins. Do it again. Run it back. I don't know, but that was awesome. I think that's like what that was like the perfect mix of like just a few informative little bits, but what gamers love is just trailer after trailer, hit after hit. I mean, really, there were a lot of great games that they announced. It's insane.
I love your enthusiasm right now. I don't even know where to start either. We got to see a little bit of the story. There's new AI. I loved her personality. I thought that she was absolutely adorable.
Yeah, for Halo Infinite, it was. I mean, I think like Halo Infinite, we knew that it was going to come, right?
Yeah.
It was a game that was supposed to release last year. It had, I guess, a really lukewarm response visually, and then Xbox just hits it out of the park. You know, they did such a great job, and then also showing off multiplayer like that. That looked like big team battle, and I love big team battle.
Oh.
So I'm all about that. And yeah, it was really, really well done.
When we got to multiplayer, you were definitely like head over heels. You were like, I am here for this. All the nostalgia feels. I also thought the environment looked fantastic. Like you were saying, there were a lot of conversations when the gameplay was revealed, but everything that I saw animation-wise, like I was impressed.
By the way, so normally for our E3 polls, we're only able to fit 6 games. But our
so much
crew
great stuff.
was like, there's just too many games. So there's 7 games in the poll right now. So get out there and vote. I mean, there's actually a lot of hype centered around, well, you know, what we just saw.
For sure.
Redfall looked really, really cool. Stalker 2 looked incredible. We got a Psychonauts 2 release date. It's just, there's so much to talk about. Where do you want to start? I know we talked about Halo. Where do you want to go from here?
To be honest, Redfall, I'm all about a sexy, violent vampire. When he showed up, I was just like, okay, I'm here for it. And all the villains, I was totally blown away. The flame hair, the wraith-like character, and I like the protagonist as well. The hooded man with like the bird and it just like went off in the distance. So cinematically, I was like, okay, I'm into this story. I want to see more. It was funny because we were hooting and hollering the entire presentation. When Redfall came on in the end, we were all dead silent. And I think just really excited about a new IP.
Yeah, exactly. A new IP from Arcane Studios, makers of Prey, which is another phenomenal game if you haven't played it, which, by the way, on Game Pass, so check that out. I think that there's just so much excitement around this Bethesda Xbox crossover to really get the best of both worlds here. And it also goes to show, too, the not only the investment, but the trust that Xbox has in Bethesda to bring some real fire on that stage. You know, that they put Halo in the middle of the show, and I thought Halo was going to open the show. And they opened and closed with Bethesda games, which goes to show the faith that they have in that team to churn out massive hits for their games.
Yeah, and they said Redfall is probably going to be similar to an epic RPG with what we're going to see with Starfield. Opening with Starfield, that just made me smile.
Beautiful.
And then 25 years in the making, the release date reveal, we all went wild. We're like, 11, 22.
There really is a lot. And you know, I said this to the crew when we were watching, if they just give me, you know, like what we got with Oblivion, what we got with Fallout, right? If you just give me open world space adventure, that's fine. You just wrap me up in a little ball. I'll wait till 2022 and I'll be right in there like swimwear. I'm so excited for it.
Yeah, I mean, spaceships, robots. I'll be honest, we didn't see a lot, but we were like, that was enough. That was enough.
It was enough
like,
to tide it over.
I'm totally here for it.
Yeah.
I also want to talk about Psychonauts.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Yes.
I mean, we've been waiting so long, since 2005. That makes me feel very old.
Yeah, it's been a while
we're
since
aging
we got that.
ourselves a little bit there. But it's interesting, actually, because Michael was talking to us about how he actually played it. I'm sure he'll elaborate on that later. But we're like, we've been waiting.
Yeah, he saw it at a showcase. He didn't get to play it, but he saw it at a showcase.
He said he got to play?
I don't know, but he'll clarify later.
Okay,
but
he'll clarify. No, he said he
that
got to play a little bit, and so he's like, we've been waiting.
This game looked finished, and we thought it was going to come out in 2019. Then we thought it was going to come out in 2020. Then obviously we, got blipped, and 2020 didn't happen. So now we're going to get it here in 2021, and it's so short. It's so close. August, was it 23rd or something like that? It really, I'm really pumped for that one.
To clarify, I think it was an early build of it, so it probably wasn't like
just felt dumb because it just goes to show like what that team is able to make over there and the quality that they churn out. It is outstanding.
I think what stood out to me was just that they're really focused on making it perfect. You know what I mean? Like they're putting a lot of time and they want it to be quality.
Speaking of perfect, by the way, Forza. I mean, we're seeing shots of Psychonauts here, and it looked amazing. But Forza Horizon 5. There were moments, people, when we were watching. I know you guys at home felt the same way. Okay, where it looked like a picture. It looked like it existed. It does exist in the real world, but it looked like that it wasn't the video game, and it was the video. Like, how do they, like, Playground manages to pull off magic every single time? I mean, the visuals are wild. And then on top of that, they add these fun game modes. You know, their Battle Royale mode is back. This Pinata mode, which is, I think, a subtle way of saying we're never going to get Viva Pinata again. So there's just a lot of really cool things that they added with Forza Horizon. And that also build your own track creator, like the challenges you could make. Oh my goodness, Jackie, there's so much to discuss.
So this is my thing with Forza Horizon 5. I am an awful driver in real life, but I I feel like I can play racing games decently. And then I can drive around in a jungle or a desert, and if I hit a cactus, it's okay.
Yeah,
you know,
it's okay. It's okay
It
if you
ain't
hit
a
a cactus.
big deal when you're doing it in a video game.
Drive safe, kids.
Yes, please drive
Drive
safe.
safe.
We fully encourage that, but I'm just a really awful driver, so when we see a game like Forza, I'm like, oh my gosh, I can
Never get in a
chill,
car with Jackie,
I can
everyone.
have fun. That is a fact.
Never get in a
That
car
is
with Jackie.
definitely a fact. I did want to talk about Replaced a little bit. I might have gotten lost in the pack of like all these great games. It had a very classic twist to it. This is one you got really excited for. It was post-apocalyptic side scroller with some 3D effects to it. You and I
visually.
were both like, this looks so fun.
Yeah, it's that HD 2D thing that we're starting to see more. We got a little taste of that with Project Triangle Strategy, which was announced a little while ago. It's a tactical game on the Switch. And we're starting to see more of that happening, and I love that art style. Gorgeous. There were just so many games, and I just want to say real fast, Outer
What do you
Worlds
want to say?
freaking 2!
Oh, yes.
Yes. That was a pleasant surprise. I am actually in my second playthrough of Outer Worlds right now, and I love that game so much. The expansions, amazing.
Look at this animation.
And we were back and forth because we were like,
what is this?
We're like, this isn't Fable because it looks really weird, you know? And then, you know, once you hear the witty dialogue, and we have these earpieces on, so it was kind of hard to hear it. But once we had the witty dialogue and you know, you saw the Moon Man turn around, it was perfect. Spacer's choice, baby. Spacer's choice.
Golden Boy, I had all these titles to get through, but we don't have time to talk about it. So just
We don't have
throw
time.
them away.
Throw them all away.
We're going to, I think, hand it over to Greg with our folks over there.
It's not fair.
Greg,
Why is he getting to talk about
You don't get the plasma sword. You don't get the plasma sword.
Well. Thank you, Jackie and Golden Boy, for trying to talk about every Xbox game so we would have nothing to talk about in this panel. But luckily, with more than 30 games being talked about, we still have plenty of ground to cover. So let's go around the room real quick to start off. Dan, we'll go this way on the horseshoe. What was the most hype? What was the game? What can't you stop thinking about right now?
Eiyuden Chronicle, a spiritual successor to Suikoden, one of the greatest JRPGs of all time, over 100 recruitable characters. I'm very proud to have backed that game on Kickstarter, to see it here in the showcase, just getting so many new eyes on it. It is a phenomenal looking game, and I can't wait to get my hot little hands on it in 2023 and 2022.
I was going to say, how do you feel about there being the 2022 one and then a 2023
that was a surprise
version?
to me, so I'm stoked. I can't wait.
Okay. Avi?
I do have to say that you also convinced me a little bit. I'm like, oh, I've never heard of this before, but your enthusiasm, I'm like, okay.
I am here to help spread the good
What
word
a
of
gorgeous
Eiyuden Chronicle.
art style. You know what I
Yes,
mean?
it looks incredible.
Exactly.
So pretty. I mean, Redfall. I definitely was not expecting that. I was sitting here going like, that's Fable though, right? That's Fable though, right? That's Fable though, right? We didn't get any of that. We got like a small little mention, but still Redfall, no one knew that was coming.
Sure.
Like Jackie was saying, we got like Big Daddy and Mommy vampires coming out of nowhere, which I clearly have a bias towards.
We know that's your thing. We know that's your thing, all right?
I know. But that game looks incredible. All the different weapons that they were showcasing. You had the woman who was like levitating people with the special purple powers that she had going on. We had, what they call him, Edgar Allan Bro with the bird. And then like the UV ray light gun. I'm like, I never thought of dealing with vampires that way before. So that is just incredible to me.
100%, I can see that, and especially for Arcane coming out swinging, right, showing what they can do, what their style is. Obviously, the trailer for it would be interesting to see what we actually get from it when we get gameplay for it. For me, I got my wish, which of course was a 12 minutes release date. 12 minutes coming August 19th. Can't wait. Obviously, a great cast, but a great concept of that Groundhog Day. How can we get out of this one situation in this one room? Michael, what about you?
The Outer Worlds 2, that was a genuine surprise because Obsidian is one of my favorite developers. When they come out with RPGs, they go wild on them. And Outer Worlds was like one of my favorite games of the past couple years.
Sure.
So when you think Obsidian, you're probably thinking about Avowed, which was revealed a little while back.
I'm thinking New Vegas, all right? But if
no, what I'm talking
maybe
about,
I'm thinking of Grounded, which I've also played and enjoyed.
No, I'm talking about like what you expect next from that.
Sure.
Yeah, but like, Fallout New Vegas. If y'all ain't played Fallout New Vegas, it's on Game Pass. Y'all should check that out. But yeah, that is one of my favorite Western RPGs of all time, Fallout New Vegas. So obviously Outer Worlds was fire. Outer Worlds 2, that was like completely unexpected. So I think that element of surprise is sometimes what we miss during gaming conventions. And
Sure.
that's what they brought with Outer Worlds 2.
Well, especially with what we're talking about coming off the year 2020 was, right?
Yes.
Where so many things got delayed, slipped, there's been so many leaks. Like, yeah, E3 is about those surprises, about this kind of thing. So the fact that they were able to do it and just put it up there, right? Just show you the trailer and be like,
there's no gameplay, no gameplay. It's all good.
And real quick, while we're on this trailer, was everybody else's vibe, were you ready for it to turn into Fable at any second? I know it's not traditional Fable, obviously, from the gameplay, but the inherent humor they were doing.
Exactly. It was the narrator and starting off, because I know the Fable trailer that we kind of got last year was like a little fairy going through the forest. And I'm like, that's the forest. That's the forest. We're going in. And then it's like, and then you got here. And
yeah, exactly. Right? Yeah. We weren't sure where we we're going to end up with that one. Damon, you had your mention of Perfect Dark.
I mentioned, yeah.
What about it stands out, though?
Wait, what? What about Perfect Dark?
No, about Xbox E3.
Oh, I'd probably, can you guess what I would pick?
I'm sure
it was replaced.
Oh, yeah.
Super Damie game, amazing pixel art, and I love a good 2D cinematic platformer or brawler, whatever it ends up being. But that game definitely caught my eye.
Yeah, great art style, right? And that was another one going through, like, is this last night? What are we talking, like, where are we at? What game is this? And then have it come out and be something new. That was great, yeah.
To refresh, that was the one where it was the family with the dog.
No, that was Somerville.
That's
I also like that one.
Somerville I'm all about. Somerville I'm all about,
That one's former Playdead developers, so Limbo Inside.
Yeah, that's
I missed that.
Like
Jump ship, okay.
Excited, but then at the same time, the dog kept disappearing, so I'm going, can my heart take it if the dog disappears? But
when you got like weird purple javelins coming down from Alien, that dog ain't making it in at least one playthrough. I'm sure there's a happy ending, I'm sure. The whole family makes it through, but I don't think you have to worry about that overall. So now the question I think becomes, is this the best E3 press conference we've seen so far? Like,
hell yeah.
Okay. Hell yeah. It was an easy question. Yeah, I think Xbox really came out and delivered on this one, right?
And like Bethesda did too, because you start with Starfield, which we actually saw something from Starfield and a release date and all that. And it's also going to be like a full next-gen game. There's so much to talk about. But then they also bookend it with Redfall. So it's like Bethesda are the highlights of us. So it's like, yes, we have Halo, we have the expected Xbox franchises like Forza, but to start and to end with Bethesda, like, we spent that money. It's about to pay off. You know what I'm saying? So
again, we're talking about Jackie and Golden Boy eating up so much oxygen. One of the things I want to talk about, right? They just yak. Let's talk about all the big games. But there are so many things we haven't even touched on. Again, with more than 30 titles. Something that stood out for me that I wasn't expecting was the Sea of Thieves crossover with
Right?
I have had multiple friends on me that I need to play Sea of Thieves.
It's fantastic.
Yeah,
it was like a real lifeline for me during the pandemic because I was able to connect with my friends in a way that we couldn't do in person because we couldn't hang out, so we could take to the high seas and just wreak endless havoc. It's like a sandbox for chaos. Anything you want to do, you can make it happen there. And to see a massive license like Pirates of the Caribbean come into this, it fits so well narratively and diegetically, but also the gameplay potential there is really exciting too because you really want more quests that are story-driven in that game in between just the random things that happen when you're out and about in the world. So I'm super excited for it. And it's a free content update too.
So talk to me about that. How much content is there in Sea of Thieves right now in terms of storyline stuff? Because if I can interject, one of the things that scared me off was in the beginning it was content light. Okay, and I know they've added stuff to it, but Grounded spoke to me a lot as a Honey, I Shrunk the Kids fan. And I had put in a lot of time, or not a lot of time, but like a few nights into Grounded when that launched, and it was the same thing of like, cool, now every week we're gonna give you a little bit of a reason. I'm like, oh, okay, like there's not enough here. Is Sea of Thieves right now already before this stuff content complete in a way that's like...
I would say yes. I think that there is enough content to satisfy you at this point. It really depends on what you want to do. If you're the kind of person that likes to really grind out reputation and unlock achievements and things like that, you can do that. You can grind it out with all these different sort of daily quests, but there's enough tall tales and other quests you can do where you get that narrative in there. But I'm excited to see how this brings in a very purposeful narrative in a more structured way than what you already have in there, because for so many players, they've already reached the end game. They are pirate legends. This will give them